Hello students, good afternoon. Welcome to the chemistry class. Today in this class we will discuss about the unit 6, that is general principle and process of isolation of elements. So from your exam point of view, in your exam 6 marks questions will come in your board exam. Okay, so it is an important chapter. Okay, so basically process of isolation of elements is collectively known as the metallurgy. Metallurgy means metallurgy. What is the metallurgy? Metallurgy means when a metal is obtained from their ore. Okay, so how can it obtain from ore and what type of processes are involved to extraction of this metal from their ore is studied in the metallurgy. So basically in this unit we will discuss how metals are extracted from their ores by different methods. Okay, so to start the extraction, firstly we have to know that what are basically the elements and in which condition they are exist in the nature. Okay, so mode of occurrence of elements in the nature. So elements occurs either in the free state or in the combined state in the nature. The free state is also called as a native state of the elements. Okay, so free state or native state. What are the free state or native state? So when an element occurs in nature, such as in elemental form, it is said to be in free state or in native state. So the element which are less reactive or which are ordinarily not reactive at all can occur in the free state. So less reactive metals like gold, silver, platinum, etc. are the elements which are exist in the nature in free form. So less reactive nonmetals like nitrogen, oxygen, carbon, etc. ordinarily inert elements like helium, neon, argon, etc. occurs in free state in the nature. So these all type of the elements which are present in the nature in free state due to their less reactivity. Okay, next, second, combined state. So when an elements occur in the form of any of its compound, the element is said to be in the compound state. Means an element will present to the compounds with the addition of the other compounds, means in a compound form, that is known as the combined state. So all the reactive metals elements occurs in combined state. Reactive metals like sodium, potassium, calcium, etc. Okay, reactive metals like fluorine, chlorine, bromine, etc. always occurs in the combined state in the nature. So the elements having moderate reactivity may occur both in free or combined state. Okay, so in combined state basically reactive metals are present. Okay, and the moderate condition they may be in free state or in combined state. Okay, so element like copper, iron, sulfur, etc. occurs in both the states. So there are basically three type of elements are known. First, those type which are more less reactive and are exist in free state, and second type of the elements which are more reactive and exist in the nature in the combined state, and other third type of the elements which have the property of moderate condition, means they may present in free state as well as in combined state. Okay, so these are the availability or the condition of the elements in the nature. Okay, so different elements occur to different extent in nature. Oxygen is the most abundant element in the earth crust, we know that, and it is about 20 earth crust, that is 49.5%, whereas silicon is the second most abundant element, that is 25.7%. means in nature oxygen exists in 49.5% in earth crust and 25.7% that is silicon. So among the metals, aluminium is the most abundant, and it is the third most abundant element in the earth crust. Means aluminium is the third most abundant element in the earth crust. So it is a major component of many igneous minerals such as mica and clay. Okay, many gemstones are impure form of Al2O3, alumina, aluminum oxide. Okay, iron is the second most abundant metal in the earth crust. Okay, so aluminium is the first most abundant element, and second most element is the iron. Next, earth is a big treasure house of the elements and consists of large number of elements, although to different extent. The 16 most abundant elements in the earth crust are listed in table 6.1. So here you can see these are some elements which are most abundant according to their serial number. Okay, in which first is oxygen, and other silicon, aluminium, iron, and so on, with their percentage. Okay, and the last one most abundant element, that is barium. Okay, atomic number 56, and its abundance in nature is 0.04%. Okay, so these are the conditions for the abundance of the elements. Now come at the minerals and ores. So what are the minerals and what are the ores? Basically these are the substances from where the metals are extracted. So what is the difference between mineral and ores? So let's watch. Most of the metals occurs in earth's crust in combined state, as we have discussed above. As combined state associated with sandy matter and other impurities. These compounds of metal which occurs in the earth crust and are obtained by mining are called minerals. Means those type of compound which are present in combined form and can obtain from mining process are known as minerals. Okay, so a mineral is either a single compound or a complex mixture of several compounds of the same or different metals. Okay, so a metal may occur in the form of several mineral containing different percentage of it. A mineral having very low percentage of the metal is not much useful, as cost of the metal obtained it from it is high. Hence all the minerals are not equally useful. Okay, so the minerals from which a metal can be extracted profitably are called ores. Means if we are extracted a metal from ore, then from their extraction we will in profit, then it is a useful mineral. If we will go in loss by extracting metal from the ore, then that type of the mineral is basically waste type of mineral. Okay, so thus all ores are minerals, but all mineral are not ores. Okay, so ores may be classified into the following categories. Okay, so firstly is native ores. So these ores contains metals in their elemental form associated with the alluvial impurities like clay, sands. So the ores which contains impurity in the form of clay and sand are known as native ores. Second type ores are sulfide ores. In these ores the metals are present in form of sulfides, means copper pyrite, zinc blend, copper pyrite CuFeS2, that is an ore of copper. Zinc blend, it is an ore of zinc. Galena PbS, it is an ore of lead. Okay, so these are second type of ores which are present in form of sulfide ores. Next are oxidized ores. So in these ores metals are present in the form of their oxides, carbonates, sulfonates, silicates, phosphates. Okay, carbonates, sulfates, silicates, phosphates are some hydrated form of these compounds. Some examples are given here. Firstly, oxide ore, in which bauxite formula is Al2O3.2H2O. Second is zincite, formula is zinc oxide ZNO. Pyrolusite, formula is MnO2. Third is hematite, formula is Fe2O3, etc. Next is carbonate ore, in which magnesite, formula is MgCO3. Calamine, formula is zinc carbonate, ZnCO3. Malachite, formula is CuOH का whole twice dot CuCO3, etc. These type of ore are known as carbonate ore. Next are sulfate ores. So barite, formula is BaSO4. Ipsomite, formula is MgSO4. Gypsum, CaSO4.2H2O, formula is gypsum CaSO4.2H2O. Okay, these type of ores are known sulfide ores. Next are silicate ores. Spodumene, formula is lithium aluminium silicate. And asbestos, calcium silicate dot magnesium silicate, CaSiO3.3 MgSiO3, etc. Next are phosphate ore. So phosphate ore contains ambilgonite, formula is lithium fluoride hydroxide aluminum phosphate. Pyromorphite, 3 tri-lead phosphate dilead chloride, lead dichloride. Okay. Next is halide ores. These ores are not very common and are formed only by sodium, potassium, magnesium, calcium, aluminium and silver. Example: rock salt, formula NaCl. Carnallite, KCl.MgCl2.6H2O. Fluorspar, formula is calcium fluoride CF2. Cryolite, Na3AlF6. And horn silver, the formula is AgCl3. Okay, so these are the basically type of the ores classification. Okay, next is complex ore. So these are the mixture of several minerals, for example lithium and triphyllite. These are the complex ores. Okay, thank you.